Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza brigades are in panic mode because Azimio rally today was a huge success for Raila Odinga and the Azimio team. I want you to just take a few seconds, less than 20 seconds, and watch this clip. Again, watch this short clip, which was taken from Mombasa.
Ngoja na kuangalilia.
Again, let us move to Kisii and watch this clip. If William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua and Kenya Kwanza will not change the way they approach Azimio's rallies and demonstrations, I can assure you a revolution is going to emerge in this country. So in this video, I want to try and explain to you guys in a very simple way why personally I strongly believe for the first time that today's Sabasaba rally was a huge success. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two. Click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. And without any further ado, guys, let us dive in. By the way, tumekula tiagas leo sana. Sana. Here in Kisumu tumekula sana. You see, there was a determination by, I think, the government to ensure that nobody was able to access CBD. But it was a bit difficult. So earlier in the morning, you could see them sending police with water cannons all over town. I don't know why the government cannot use such kind of resources to secure Kenyans. I live here in Kisumu. Every single day people are being marked here, right there, left and center. But for this particular day, the government decided to do the unthinkable. But of course, so far, so good. I've not heard of any casualty today. Even the ones in Nairobi, which was a bit violent, I don't think we have a casualty so far, which is a good thing. For me, I would want a situation where the demonstrations are actually very peaceful. Now, let us dive in. Why do I strongly believe that Azimio rallies today were a huge success, and therefore William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza government should actually be worried? Number one, Kenya Kwanza government actually played into the hands of Azimio and their brigades. I'm saying this because, you know, Azimio called for demonstrations and they called on Kenyans to turn up in large numbers. On the other side, the Kenyan government made it very clear that Kenyans will go ahead with their business as usual. The intention of Azimio is actually to paralyze the country. And they did that. Remember yesterday when Rigathi Gachagua was in Kericho, he was very clear that they are going to deal ruthlessly with Raila Odinga and that Kenyans in Nairobi should actually go ahead with their normal duties. I want to ask you, in Nairobi today, did you see anything going on? Nairobi was actually paralyzed the better part of the day. And it was paralyzed by the government themselves, even before Azimio began their rallies. You know, Azimio announced that their rally would be in Kamukunji. But what did the government do? The government decided to go and close CBD. So if you close CBD and you can't tell this person is coming for his business or doing what in the CBD, you assume everybody coming into CBD is coming for the demonstrations, then what happens? People shy away. So as early as 10 in the morning, the CBD was already clear. And on Thika Road, there were already action because the police were trying to block people. Then people started moving. And the moment people saw Thika Road and it started flying around social media, people could not go there. The same to other places. So basically, Kenya Kwanza government played into the hands of Azimio brigades by locking for them CBD. Once they locked the CBD for them, then action started. Kisii, Kakamega, Busia, Lodwar, Mombasa, you know, those other places. So for me, that was the first success, that Azimio effortlessly managed to trick Kenya Kwanza to officially lock the CBD. So that was the first success. The second success, in my view, is the turnout. How was the turnout, in your view, today? What about the other parts of the country? In Mombasa, it was huge. In Laikipia, they had to arrest the former governor. In Kisii, I think today's demonstration, the epicenter was actually in Kisii. Busia, Kakamega, you know, I witnessed the people of Game actually demonstrating just outside Elisha Odhiambo's home. This is one man who promised Ruto that demonstrations were not going to happen in his constituency. So for me, the turnout is significant. And if you want to understand, and this is why I'm telling Ruto that they need to be worried, when the convoy was almost at Nyamakima, the traders there closed their shops. Those who are open, very few which were open, closed their shops. But they were really celebrating with Azimio. Some of them actually joined Azimio. And for me, that is the success I'm talking about. Number 3 is the fact that these demonstrations actually took place across the entire country. You know, if you look at the way the police were deployed, they were targeting places predominantly Luos in Nairobi, and in towns like in Kisumu, maybe Homa Bay, maybe Migori, but they were shocked that Mombasa was the first one to erupt, followed by Laikipia, Kisii, center of operation, Busia. I'm yet to gather any other place, but the fact that these demonstrations actually took place. In fact, if you look at today's demo, you can't compare Kisumu to Kisii, which means tomorrow nobody would claim that the demonstrations actually just happened in Kisumu or happened in places, you know, the way they've always tried to brand the demonstrations as Azimio. So for me, that was another huge score on the part of Azimio. Very big. And the fourth success is the way they were able to access CBD. And Raila Odinga actually alluded to that fact.
It is a very unfortunate situation that we find ourselves in, because we did not provoke anybody, and we were just driving out from Kunji, and we actually stated our destination, and we said it was going to be a very peaceful procession, and that nobody should touch any business, no destruction of property at all. And we moved. We were blocked. You can see right from the beginning. They didn't even want us to leave the ground. They put lorries both sides of the road. So we don't even know where they wanted us to go. And then we moved into that is Majengo streets. We wanted to come out through Rofani, then into Kigomba, so that we could actually come through the train markets and get on Celestine Avenue. That was not possible. We detoured and then we went through Kariakov Market. Again, there was a roadblock there around the Rose Course. It took us a very long time, throwing tear gas at us for no reason at all. Then we went through the Ronald Ngala Road into Moi Avenue. We were actually aiming to get to the KICC, the ground, and they blocked us. That's where they were shooting us this way. But our actual destination was Central Park, which is actually a public place.
Because remember, Rigathi Gachagua was very clear that nobody was actually going to be allowed into the CBD. But here they were, in the CBD, doing their thing, demonstrating. You see police running around, and I'm wondering how William Ruto is feeling wherever he is, lecturing the rest of the world about democracy, while the news flash around the world is actually the revolution which is building up in the country. And importantly, my last point, why I think it's a success, is the fact that Azimio actually played according to their script. Their script was simple. Let us go to Kamkunji, announce or begin our signature collection. Collect enough signatures. Let's kickstart the process there. So the rally went smoothly there. They finished, and Raila Odinga became the first person to sign his signature. Then it ended there. So it means that ideally their intention was to announce to the country whatever they wanted, which they did. Then after that, now the rest of the country followed. But Azimio then started embarking on a journey of accessing CBD. And they knew that by going to the CBD, they were going to engage the police. The only unfortunate thing is that again today, Raila Odinga was again targeted for elimination. If you look at this vehicle, these are not rubber, these are live. So which means someone somewhere was out to eliminate Raila Odinga. So I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.